Yo, what's poppin', man? I want to thank everybody for rocking with me for the Summer Madness 6 joints I put up, blogs I put up. I know I had some unpopular opinions when it came to the Hitman Holla battle, but I just want to address that real quick. For some of you people getting mad at me for my opinions on that K-Shine and Hitman battle, y'all feel like Hitman 3-0 and this was one of his best performances, and some of y'all talking about he had the round of the night. What the hell were you watching? What were you watching? We can't be biased. Let me tell you something. I'm a supporter of Hitman. I always thought he was dope. I don't always agree with stuff that he do, you know, when it comes to complaining about getting battles or getting paid, whatever the case. I feel like everybody has the right to ask for what they ask for. But I'm not a fan of the complaining about stuff like that. I was happy to see him on URL, and I was happy this battle happened. I've been wanting to see him and K-Shine battle for years, just like many of y'all. But I'm going to tell you right now, I wasn't going to sit there and do what y'all doing, like every little ball. Oh, y'all screaming 3-0 in the building. A lot of y'all people on Twitter hollering at me talking about 3-0 and people commenting. No, let's call it what it is. Again, the name of this blog is Battle Rap Opinions. So I want everybody's opinion. I appreciate all of y'all for commenting. But come on, man. We got to stop with the biasness. I had somebody hit me on Twitter talking about, oh, you only pick Said Shine 1 because you from Harlem. No, my man, that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Where I'm from, where he from, I don't know that man. So what that has to do with anything? I don't have anything to do with it. That's my opinion. I didn't think the battle was good overall. I didn't think so. I didn't think that both of them did anything well. And as far as K-Shine's concerned, I found out that he battled the night before, man. I'm very disappointed about that for two reasons. Number one, you going to Summer Madness 6. This is like the Super Bowl. You're going against Hitman. He's having his return. This is the battle everybody been watching. I'm pretty sure you wanted this battle yourself as a competitor. But you don't battle the night before, man. Like, that was disrespectful, man. Not only to Hitman, who's I'm pretty sure was coming to bring all his rounds crazy, but even to us fans, and I'm explaining to you why. If you had a battle the night before, there's a good chance you came in there with throwaway bars. There's a good chance you came in there with mixtape bars. Who knows, right? But K-Shine, just think about it this way. How about the people who paid to see you that night? You don't think they deserve the best of you? And I didn't see the battle, so I'm not saying that you didn't go there and do your thing. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying, from the fan standpoint, you're going to stand people feeling cheated, whether it was the fans who was there the night before or the people who were there for Summer Madness. Now, I didn't think you had I didn't like your performance for Summer Madness. I think you had some bright spots, and I liked your third round. But I'm gonna tell you right now, though, overall that battle was not good on either one of y'all end. And I felt like you opened yourself to criticism from people to always say that if you went and battled the night before. So either way, it's not cool, man. Like, people put their money up to see you either way. Again, I didn't think you had a bad showing. I didn't think that you lost at Summer Madness. I didn't think the showing was all that good. I expected more from the both of you. That's that. As far as the time issues, I'm going to say this. You know, you guys have in your contract what's in there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's up. You have to be sure about what's on that contract before you show up that night. So Hitman saying he thought that he was supposed to have at least 3 minutes. The contract said 3-minute rounds. He's saying he thought that means he had to have at least 3 minutes per round. K-Shine is saying he's interpreting from what was on the contract, 3-minute rounds. So I understand him man being upset if he had more than that. And of course, if you paid $100, if you paid the $30-something like I did to watch the pay-per-view, if you're URL or anybody behind the scenes who paid whatever you paid for this battle, because it wasn't a cheap battle to create, I understand you being upset. But let me not say upset, but if you're a fan, you're upset. But if you're an investor, you want to get as much for your money as possible. So, of course, you want to see Hitman do more than 3 minutes. I want to see both of them do. I want to see both of them do 5-minute rounds if possible. I'll get them unlimited rounds. Who don't want to see K-Shine and Hitman do unlimited as long as they're good rounds? But let's be real, that wasn't what y'all agreed to. So you had to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? You had to be prepared as far as what the contract said. You can't really be mad at Shine if he came and said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Even if he battled the night before, I'm pretty sure he would have had more than 3 minutes. But, hey, that was in the contract. You know, maybe he feel like hey, I should get paid more if it's more than 3 minutes. You know, I know there's a lot of battle rappers. I've spoken to battle rappers. I know that's how that goes. You guys can go and check some of my interviews too. Then with B Magic, so on and so forth. And I also had on my other podcast, which is about current events and stuff like that, J Legend Effect. I could put it in the description box. You can see I interviewed Goods and a few other people. So bottom line, this is just the point, man. Like, I think we have to appreciate Summer Madness for what it was, and it was great matchups, and we had some good battles, man. We had some guys come with good performances. But you being biased if you say Hitman had the round of the night, and like, let's stop that. And the 3-0 part, nah, I don't see it, man. I seen K-Shine winning that. Another thing I want to talk about, the bootlegging. Now let's be real. All of us, at one point or another, have seen a bootleg of a battle card before. If not, sometime in your life, you have seen a bootleg of a movie. You've heard a bootleg of a CD, something of the effect. So we're all guilty of it. But this is just what I'm saying. Especially with the death of YouTube, like, the bootlegging really hurts our culture from this standpoint. They wasn't even going to do a pay-per-view for Summer Madness. And we've heard multiple interviews with Smack and Beasley, and probably even Norbs. Probably the whole URL staff, they're against having to do these pay-per-view joints because of the bootlegging. So, this is what I'm going to say. I'm pretty sure you people have friends and maybe even relatives who like battle rap. Why not have, which, you know, I did one time. I had my homeboy come over and we sat there, ordered a bunch of pizza and stuff like that. And we sat there and watched the battles. You mean to tell me you and somebody else can't chip in to purchase the battles? And this is the reason why I'm bringing it up. Not only was Summer Madness crazy bootlegged and Smack even threw somebody out the venue, called them up to the stage. He called a few people out on social media. But here's the thing when it comes to the bootlegging. We want to see the events as they happen. We all want to do that. Now, are we all in a space where we could come out and ask URL, hey man, you think you can lower the prices a little bit of the pay-per-view? Yes, you can do that, but then you got to ask yourself, do you understand that they're going to lose money at the venue? Because if the pay-per-view is crazy cheaper, which it was in this sense, $100 a ticket versus I think it was $35 for the pay-per-view, let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people would rather pay the $35. I like being in the building if I could be in the building, you know what I'm saying? But it don't always work out like that. Here's the point. Business-wise, that hurts crazy. It hurts crazy. Like, you have to sell a certain amount of tickets first, and then you could do the pay-per-view. But if everybody's bootlegging this shit, you definitely not bringing in money from YouTube anymore. You know what I'm saying? Then what's next? What's next? Because how do you make your money back from these battles? And you guys want to see big battles like the K-Shine Hitman. You want to see the Hollows versus Tay-Rocks. You want to see these sort of battles. You want to see the T-Tops and so on and so forth. So it's one of those things, Cortez, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what these battles cost? You got to be able to, business-wise, you got to be able to make back what you spend. That's just business 101. If not, you want to at least break even. That can't happen if you're all bootlegging, because everybody's screaming this battle rap is dead shit. But if that's the case, my man, you know you helping to kill this shit, right? Why not get you some of your homeboys together and say, hey, man, we're going to have a Summer Madness party. We're going to have a Born Legacy party. You know, like you would do watch a football, any other sport, have people come over, two or three friends, or even one other friend. Y'all go half on the shit. Everybody chip in for the shit and watch it together. And I only request that y'all start doing shit like that, because soon they're going to stop having pay-per-views in general. It costs a lot just to do the pay-per-view. Don't got nothing to do with cameramen, don't got nothing to do with venue, don't got nothing to do with battlers. Just to have the pay-per-view, it costs a lot. So I'm just simply asking you guys, man, let's look at that a little deeper, you know what I'm saying? I understand sometimes you just gonna watch the bootleg, fuck it, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Soon they're not gonna want to do that shit. Ticket prices are gonna get even more crazier. They might even start doing more exclusive events. They might even start going on either their channel or other channels, making y'all pay for subscriptions and shit of this nature. Like, don't be surprised this starts happening, man. So if battle rap is dying, just ask yourself if you're doing a part to help kill this shit. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the people who feel like, hey, if someone throws a bootleg up, I'm gonna watch it. Fuck it. I understand that. I'm just saying, your mind frame from the beginning should have been, hey man, I'm willing to pay for this, because it's Summer Madness. You should want to do it anytime it's pay-per-view and you really want to see it. But it's Summer Madness. If anything, support the battlers. Because you got to understand something. The more that ticket sales go up or pay-per-views go up, the more chance you're going to see your favorite battlers. Because they're generating money, which is the point of business. They're generating some sort of finances. Then guess what? That's who you want. You're going to keep showing the guys people want to see. Your favorite battle rapper, you complain you don't see him or this and that, or you want to see him against certain guys, well, help support him. Help support him. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing is, too, when you support that, it also helps lend itself to other of their businesses. These guys aren't making, now, well, there might be one or maybe 5 battlers who might be making a good living off this shit. Everybody else ain't, man. And that shit ain't forever. You know it got an expiration date. Y'all know that. So support them because it helps them branch off to do other things. Like we're seeing some of these bad rappers in the movie and things of this nature. So support them. So if you're buying pay-per-views, if you're tweeting out their battles, if you're doing all that, it's a form of support. And I'm pretty sure they love it. Because here's the thing. It's good for them. It helps them, you know, sell t-shirts, sell CDs, anything of this nature. But you know what it also do for you, though? What it does for you is it still brings you the entertainment that you truly want, number one. Number two, what it also does in that aspect is, hey, now when you have your opinions and when you expecting more, demanding more for battlers, now you have more of a right to say that shit because you put your money where your mouth is. And it's only right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want y'all to think about that for a second. I want you to comment, tell me, give me your opinion. If you feel like telling me, Jay, shut the fuck up, go ahead, man. That's fine, man. But come with an opinion before that. Opinion that we can talk. Don't come with the straight biasness, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, salute to the whole battle rap community. Some Madness was good. There was a few issues, mic issues, so on and so forth, but man, I feel we got what we paid for. And again, for the people who said Hitman had the best round of the night, you must not have watched Hitman. Hollow versus Tay-Rock. You crazy. Alright, so everybody, Battle Rap Opinions, your boy Jay Legend. Check us out in the description box for interviews. I'm going to put links that I had of interviews in there and so on and so forth. And we want to hear your opinions. And I definitely want to get some of you people on here. We can do it on the phone like I've done other battles. Or however, we can even do it in person where we sit there and give our opinions on everything. Because that's what I want, a broad platform where everybody could just give their opinion. So Battle Rap Opinions, please subscribe. It don't cost you anything. And I'll let y'all in the next video.